If Northampton hoped that sending their director of rugby westward might spur them into the typical improvement of the chastened outfit, they did so in vain. Just as when Alex King left last season, the dispiriting performances continue. There is something very wrong at Franklin's Gardens, and it runs deep. Bonus point defeats in their own backyard are a dime a dozen these days, and the Saints continue to plummet southwards. They keep coming thick and fast, these defeats, said Alan Dickens, the man currently in Northampton's hot seat after Jim Mallander's departure a couple of weeks ago. It's a tough game to play, and Exeter are a top side. We just need that win and to build that confidence. After this, the 10th consecutive failed attempt in major tournaments to find that win, the search will continue on to Twickenham next Saturday. And the entire nation can watch it, as the first Premiership match to be broadcast live on terrestrial television. The Suits might have wished for a juicier tie than 9th Harlequins against 10th Northampton. Worcester in 11th are now only 4 points behind the Saints. Exeter came here after a sobering pair of defeats of their own in Europe, but they were far too good and extend the lead at the top of the table to 11 points. Jack Yindel's try at the death earned them the extra pleasure of a bonus point. They cared not a jot about Northampton's travails. Luke Cowan-Dickey showed up the England captain, Dylan Hartley, whose domestic form continues to confound. And when Exeter became the latest to sense Northampton's weakness, they were ruthless with 3 tries in the last quarter. But from the off they exposed their home side's state of mind, not to mention body, to the sort of trial-by-keep ball they have made their name by. The Saints did withstand 5.5 minutes of unbroken Exeter possession from kick-off for the concession of only 3 points, where many would have conceded the try, but that Northampton are scratching round for such consolations on their own turf is statement enough on their position. The visitors had to wait only until the 12th minute for their first try. A big Exeter scrum could not control the ball, but Will Chudley gathered to dummy Courtney Laws and chip over Ben Foden for a brilliant solo score. Franklin's Gardens sigh was painful to hear. Northampton did have something to cheer at the end of the first quarter, when they hit a sweet note in attack. From a line-out, they worked clear Rob Horne, who set up Arze Tuala. Further lessons, though, were to follow, most notably in the art of collecting points. An attacking line yielded Exeter 3 more, but when Northampton, twice, had opportunities to get the scoreboard moving, they went for the corner, and the line-out was unpicked by Exeter on both occasions. Period of pressure, no points, is the mark of a team still not at ease with itself. And so Northampton started to fall apart all over again as the second half unwound. Gareth Steenson collected another penalty, but the game itself was disintegrating with the hosts. Sam Hill refocused it when he broke through. Foden was slow to roll away amid the carnage, and Northampton were down to 14 for 10 minutes. This time, Exeter went for the corner themselves, and they tend not to miss these chances. At the third attempt, after 2 further Northampton infringements, Sam Simmons steered them all home to open up a 14-point lead on the hour. Exeter only tightened their grip. They drove over again from a line-out, but the TMO could not detect a touchdown amid the bodies, so they proceeded to demonstrate their dominance at scrum time too. Penalty after penalty, and another yellow card, for Francois Van Wyck, with 10 minutes to go, whereupon Northampton's scrum held up better. No matter, Exeter resorted to their famed pick-and-go game, which yielded an umpteenth try for Thomas Waldrom all too easily. Northampton were buried once more. As so often, with the game gone, they found a way through, Cobus Reinick picking his way to the posts, where he celebrated shamelessly, as if the Saints had won the Premiership and were not staring at a 10th consecutive defeat at all. The celebrations were short-lived. In the last minute, Exeter sent another penalty to the corner, and Yindel barged his way through to the line.